The yak is such a majestic creature. Oh my goodness! I didn't even see you there. Don't mind me, I'm sorry, I was just catching up on some light reading. You're probably not here to watch me read my favorite book, though. You're here because you want to learn all about William Shakespeare's Hamlet, one of my favorite plays. So, enough of me rambling. Let's jump right into the story. Much better. Let's see. Let's begin, shall we? Alright everyone, so our story takes place in the Kingdom of Denmark. And right off the bat we see it's a time, filled with war and conflict, everyone's preparing for fighting. Our story opens to find three guards, Bernardo, Francisco, and Marcellus, along with Hamlet's best friend Horatio, hanging out in front of the castle gates, casually conversing about the latest gossip in Denmark. Then suddenly, out of nowhere, the ghost of Hamlet's father just starts casually wandering the castle grounds. To this, the guards are completely startled and freaked out. After recovering, Horatio's like, "Guys, we need to go tell Hamlet." But Horatio's going to have to wait a little bit because just like every day in the Kingdom of Denmark, Hamlet is arguing with his uncle Claudius, who took the throne after his father died. So at this point, Hamlet's being a teenage girl by throwing a hissy fit because his uncle won't let him go to school in Wittenberg and leave the castle. Horatio comes in like, "Hamlet, I just saw the ghost of your father," and Hamlet's like, "What?" He eventually accepts what Horatio is saying and then commits to going to try and visit with his father that night. He tries to be this edgy lone wolf guy by going by himself, but the guards go with him anyway. After searching all over the castle grounds, Hamlet finally finds the ghost of his father doing, ghost things or whatever. Anyway, Hamlet's father tells him that he was murdered by Claudius because he dumped poison into the guy's ear, which that's disgusting. But anyway, he's stuck in the afterlife and can only get out if Hamlet avenges his death. Hamlet's father is not having a great time in the afterlife, so in order to ensure his freedom, he makes Hamlet swear upon his sword that he will carry out the act of revenge against King Claudius. Meanwhile, back at the castle, old man Polonius, one of the king's advisors, is giving advice to his son Laertes, who is about to embark on a journey to school in Wittenberg. Before Laertes officially pieces out, as the cool kids say, he gives Ophelia a warning to stay away from Hamlet. Now, Ophelia kind of listens to him like, "Okay, yeah, whatever," but doesn't really heed his advice until old man Polonius jumps on the bandwagon and starts telling her to not accept any of his letters. She reluctantly agrees. A couple days pass until Ophelia rushes into Polonius' room to tell him something disturbing.
"Dad, Hamlet is insane!"
Just like any average father, Polonius thinks of ways to bring permanent disgrace to Hamlet's name. He and Claudius then proceed to come up with rumors they could spread to bring shame to Hamlet. Yay! Hamlet is busy scheming on his own, however, as he is drafting up a play for the new players to perform that will surely reveal if Claudius really did kill his father or not. Hamlet's new script for the players to perform includes the scene in which the king actually kills his brother by dumping poison into his ear. While watching the new play, Claudius is overwhelmed with guilt and rushes out in his anguish. Now at this point, like any good child, Hamlet confronts his mother using his sword in order to demand an answer for her remarrying Claudius so fast after his father's death. Out of nowhere, old man Polonius flies out from behind the curtain to comfort the queen, but Hamlet just kills him. Unable to put up with his bratty nephew anymore, Claudius sends Hamlet away to England. While he's away, Ophelia goes crazy because of the death of her father and the absence of her brother. Speak of the devil, Laertes is here, and he's mad. Claudius tells Laertes to direct his anger against Hamlet, and the two devise a plot to kill him when he returns from England. Oh yeah, and Ophelia dies. Hamlet finally returns to England and finds this weird gravedigger guy, but who cares about him? Laertes confronts him and wrestles him, and the two swear to a duel that day. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for. Everybody dies. The queen drinks poison meant for Hamlet, dies. Laertes gets stabbed by a poison blade, also meant for Hamlet, dies. To finally avenge his father, Hamlet rushes in and forces his uncle to drink of the poison cup. he also dies.
Hamlet is doing a victory dance until... Oh my gosh, what is that? Blood everywhere! Hamlet was nicked by Laertes' blade, and he falls in defeat.
He still dies. Horatio wanders in and, well, he actually survives this one, so that's good. And then, this random guy named Fortinbras takes control of the Kingdom of Denmark.
You know what? Forget this.